Hello and welcome to Walking in Shoes YouTube channel. If you are interested in hearing how to get unstuck when you're in that glow up season and you felt like you were on a rise and you felt like you were able to take the many steps and all of a sudden it abruptly came to an end, or it may have been at a standstill and now you're like, what else can I do? How can I continue to uplift me? How can I continue to grow up? How can I continue to move forward? How can I continue to be in this glow up season and look and play the part? Stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lady Dar, founder of this wonderful organization, Walking Them Shoes. I'm so glad that you asked, what else can you do? What can you do to move your needle forward in your glow up season? Now, we all know in Ecclesiastics, it tells us that there's a time for everything under the sun. Sometimes we can be in that glow up season, but you may not look it, you may not feel it. I don't want you to just look the part. I want you to be the part. So I want to pour into you on today. I want to share with you some things that you can do while you're in that glow up season, while you may be feeling stuck in your glow up season, because we know it's August. We know that the month of August is new beginnings. It is still you in this glow up season. I'm still on my journey and my glow up season. I've embraced it physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. There are a lot of things that I had to look at in my life and figure out how I got there, figure out why am I there, figure out how can I get myself out of, how can I level myself up. So there were many things that the girl did. And actually right now, one of the things that I'm going to encourage you to do is one of the things that I'm doing now, and that is fasting, good people. I don't know if you've seen the video of me sharing my testimony, my Esther fast testimony, where I did 3 days of no eating, just pure water for 3 days. I did that for many reasons. And one of the reasons, I'll share with you the reasons why I did it, but this is one of the things that will help you move the needle in your life. This will help you be able to glow up, because if you watch my video and I spoke about on how I spoke about, in order for you to glow up, you have to grow up. There are some things in our lives that we have to either do away with. There are some things in our lives that we have to look at and not give any time or attention to. Our attitude, our mouth, the way that we speak, there are so many things that can hinder us from moving the needle forward. There are so many things that can hinder us from being able to level up completely. Do you know that God wants that for your life? So here I am. I'm about to take it down. I did a video also on that your day does not start the morning of. Your day starts the night before. So tonight, one of the things that I'm about to do is sit here, roll my hair up, wash my face, and get myself together and prepare myself for the next day. So here is a few things that you could do in your glow up season, whether you're feeling stuck, whether you're feeling stagnated, whether you're feeling like, hey, I'm ready to get on this journey and glow up. One, I want to always tell you, take it to God. Anything that you're faced with in any area of your life, whether it be financial, whether it be emotional, whether it be spiritual, whether it be physical, any of those aspects of your life, take it to God and see what the word tells us. Okay, but here's what your girl leader, Lady Dar, is going to encourage you to do. One, of course, have that relationship with God and make sure that anything that you're being told, whether it's here on this channel or someone else's channel, that it lines up with God. Make sure that you're praying about moving forward. Make sure you're praying about that area in your life that you're feeling stuck about, because there may be a lesson for you to learn. There may be something that God is trying to teach you or show you and reveal to you, but without prayer and without fasting, at times you are unable to hear from God. So fasting, why am I fasting? I'm fasting because I want to have a closer relationship with God. I want to hear God. I want to feel the Holy Spirit. There are so many reasons as to why I'm fasting. Definitely not for losing weight. No, not at all. But also just to be able to position myself to hear from God, to be able to hear and feel his anointing, feel the Holy Spirit on my life, and allow him to dictate, allow him to order my footsteps. Because again, sometimes we operate out of this flesh, and this flesh will lead us into different places and spaces where we don't even need to be. So it's always about consulting with God. Here's the other thing. Prepare yourself the night before. Don't wait until the morning of and you're scrounging around and trying to get things together. No, prepare yourself the night before. And not only prepare yourself the night before, develop a nightly routine. Develop a morning routine. Develop like a hair routine, a facial routine, a body wash routine. Develop that. Create that system for your life. Your girl created the Reinvent Yourself. Reinvent Your Life. This is a planner that I created, and I created this planner because there were steps that I had to take to get me unstuck. There were steps that I had to take. I had to look at my life, and I'm talking about every area. In some of my videos, you'll see me working out. You'll see me praying. There are so many aspects of my life that I looked at, and I mean, I looked at them all. And not only did I look at them, I had to seek God. First of all, God is going to show you. But are you going to look at yourself? And that is the thing. When God show you, you have to really look at yourself, and you really have to say, okay, God, I surrender. Show me what I need to clean up. Show me what I need to do away with. You have to be receptive to that. In order for you to grow, again, in order for you to get that glow up, you have to grow up. That means grow up spiritually, grow up physically, grow up mentally. You have to grow, good people. That is the only way, or otherwise your glow up will be superficial. Your glow up will only be makeup and hair and nails and all of that. But we are talking about the inside. We're talking about mental healing. We're talking about emotional healing. We're talking about healing from the pain of your past. We're talking deep-rooted stuff. It is time to look at it and stop operating and this putting on this facade and operating as if you're someone that you're not. No, we're not doing that. We want you to reinvent yourself. This book, this planner is available to you on my website, walkingthemshoesllc.com. This here actually is my physical copy, in which I write in. We are still developing this, the actual hard copy out. And it's a beautiful thing. It's not only beautiful, but yet it is so helpful in walking out and seeing the areas of your life. But the digital copy is available on the website. Now, also, good people, any products that I make, you know, any and everything that I do is all for women. Our journal, Walk in Them Shoes journal, 7 minutes, 7 minutes to elegance. This talks about being a lady. It talks about, the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you dress. It also gives you an opportunity to express how you feel. These are products that your girl has created to help you in your glow up season. If you're trying to still figure it out and like, hey, I'm not all about the makeup, I'm not all about doing the hair and the nails and all of that kind of stuff, that's fine. Because it's more to it than that. It is about uncovering what may be smothering you and hindering you from moving to that next phase of your life. For you, we need you to be operating in that mindset of, here I am, Lord. Here I am, oh God. Do a new work in me. His word tells us that he's going to do a new work in you. But are you ready? So you have to position yourself to be ready. Your girl has created products to help you. She's created products such as self-care subscription boxes, Camp Aura subscription box. These are items that will help you take care of yourself. These are items that will help you take a look at yourself. It's more than just getting a glow up from the outside. It's more about just the hair, skin, and nails. It is, baby. It is really more than just being superficial. It's more than you just having on nice or designer clothes. This journal here, 7 minutes to elegance, it talks about being an elegant woman. You may feel that you're not a prissy woman. You're not an elegant woman. You don't want to wear heels. You don't want to, do all of the fancy things. You don't have to do all of the fancy things. But in order for you to glow up, you have to grow up. And in this journal, it does speak about the way that you speak, the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way that you sit. It is a quick read journal, but it is also a journal for you to write and express yourself. That's journaling. Journaling is helping women. Not just women, but journaling will help anyone who have mind blocks, who have mental blocks, who have negative, the thought process, your negative thoughts, the way that you speak to yourself, low self-esteem. A journal is good and it helps you. It helps you. It will help you. Now, more about Reinvent Your Life, my dreams planner. This planner will help you. It gives you an opportunity to look at your vision and your mission. It gives you an opportunity to do a SWOT test on your personal life. It gives you an opportunity to write out what you would prefer your plans to be. And it asks you, if money was not an option, if money was not a problem, if money wasn't a concern or an issue, what would you want God to do? You know, and a lot of times we ask God to help us, to bless us, you know, to breathe on our business. Be specific. What do you want God to do? What do you want God to do? Be specific. And this journal here encourages you. As you're on this journey of becoming, it will encourage you to look at every area of your life and not be ashamed, not be frustrated, no longer to be frustrated with yourself. It will give you the opportunity to sit with yourself, look at where you are, and see where you want to be. Think about your vision. Think about why you're here and your purpose. This journal, this planner right here will help you. Okay, good people. So it's your girl, Lady Dar. I just wanted to drop a few gems on you. Again, you're going to start creating a nightly routine for yourself, which will help you in the morning. That is absolute. That right there is a gem in and of itself. You're going to also think about your bedtime routine. Think about it. And I'm not just speaking in terms of like right now, I'm going to give myself this facial. I'm going to, you know, ride up my hair. I'm going to do myself a great deed by taking care of myself tonight. Although I don't really have anywhere, I do have plans tomorrow. I do. But I don't have to go into my 9 to 5. So although I don't have to go into my 9 to 5 tomorrow, I still want to make sure I do the best that I can for myself in preparing at night. And the other thing, water, good people. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. We talk about the glow up. You want your skin to glow. As we're aging, as we're getting older, you know, sometimes our skin tend to dry out a little bit more. And I know it's the warm weather out here. The season it's the summer season. It's really hot. So sometimes you're not really able to see that dryness. Now, if you're able to see dryness in your skin in 90-degree weather, there's something definitely wrong. You definitely need to be, I think this is about a 30-ounce Stanley cup, but you need to be definitely drinking plenty of water. And sometimes we have to go to taking liquid collagen. We have to take the vitamins and the supplements, good people. These are all of the things that we need to do to help gear ourselves up, to help prepare us on this journey of becoming. That glow up season, God wants to grant that to you. We talk about abundance is our birthright. How can you be abundant, or how can you ask God for the abundance if you're not mentally or spiritually even mature enough to handle it? So we want to talk about finances. We want to talk about the financial glow up. How can God trust you with more if he can't trust you with the little bit that you have? So you have to ask God for understanding and knowledge and wisdom to be able to manage what you have. That is the only way that your finances is going to grow. There are certain areas in our lives, if we pick up that Bible, it will teach us. The Bible, I call it the great book, but that is the book of life. Okay, so good people, on this journey of becoming, you're on your way to that glow up season. Now, if you've already started, this is year 2024, baby, we only have a few more months left in this year. What are you going to do? Are you going to remain stuck? Or are you going to move the needle forward? Are you going to move the needle forward and allow yourself to be able to walk in them shoes in your glow up season? That's what your girlie and Lady Dar want for you. So for all of you beauties out there, all of you gems out there, you got this. Keep going, keep pushing, keep striving. Don't be afraid to look at yourself. We have to look at ourselves. I'm looking right here in this mirror. Okay. But really, look at the man in the mirror. Look at the woman in the mirror. Do not be afraid to look at yourself. I'm your girl, Lady Dar, founder of this wonderful and lovely organization, Walking Them Shoes. Please, good people, head over to Instagram and follow us on Walking Them Shoes, and also join the community, walkingthemshoesllc.com. Join the community, good people, so you'll be able to receive some of the newsletters that we issue out and the updates as well. Now, good people, fasting I'm doing the 3-day Esther fast, baby, and it has been rewarding. It will be rewarding for you. If you cannot do a 3-day Esther fast, at least try a 24-hour fast. If you can't do the 24-hour fast, do from the time that you wake up in the morning, or maybe in fact the midnight before, until 12 noon, or until 3 p.m. or until 6 p.m. But if for those of you who are on medication, I would not encourage it unless you're able to manage it and be able to push it off a certain time. And then also for anyone who may be, having any type of eating disorders, I'm not encouraging this. I'm not encouraging it at all. Consult with your doctor if there are other issues, underlying issues that are going on with you. Please, I just want to encourage you, if you can't fast, turn down your plate for food. If you can't turn down your plate as a sense of fasting, seek God for other means, seek God for other ways to be able to draw closer to Him. It's about consecration, good people. That's what it's about. Consecrating yourself, your body, your mind, and your soul to be able to hear from God and grow closer to God. Good people, I'm your girl leader, Lady Dar, founder of this wonderful and lovely organization, Walking Them Shoes. Have a good one.